boy.
What's going on?
What's going on, gang, man? I just found you out here in the alley, man. What a coincidence.
I just be out here.
Man, look who I just ran into. What's your name,
What's
sir?
happening? My name DJ J Biz. We out here in East Fort Wayne.
Wait, hold on. Hold up.
Fucking with a king, you be fucking with a guy. Fuck you, Superman, I'm like my...
Welcome back, Roll Nation, to another installment of Roll V, where you get a better insight of these king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Chino Royale, baby. I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
DJ J Biz.
Mr. DJ J Biz. How you doing today?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good, bro. Just trying to, do this again before the rain hit. You brought the rain with you, bro.
If it starts
Are you a hooper or something?
Nah,
you brought the rain with you.
I don't hoop. I don't swim.
Don't do none of that, huh?
No.
I swim, though.
Yeah?
You said you're from Kentucky, though.
Yeah.
Can you swim?
Hell no. I can fish.
Me and Royalty will save you. We'll save you, right? She can swim, right?
Well, listen, I
No,
didn't
she
say I
can't
was...
swim.
Right now,
Who's gonna save us? I can always save us.
How many people can you save at once?
I'm not Larry the Lobster out here from SpongeBob, but I'll save a few people.
Well, start with me and we'll be good to go. All right.
But hey, man, go ahead and elaborate. You know what? We're not even gonna get there. How was your day, bro? How was your day?
How was my day? Today was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Today was solid, and you know what? It's only gonna get more beautiful. Royalty has a performance after this, so I'm
She
gonna
does?
be able to. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
What?
able to record my girl doing
Where at?
doing her thing.
Where
That's
at?
a very solid question. It's the Boulevard Bash, but I ain't from here, so I don't know where it's at.
Where's the Boulevard at?
That's a very solid question.
Carl's Tavern. Shout out Carl's Tavern. Davis,
Bet.
everybody there.
Carl.
Hey, man, I'll shout out some of the lineup. I think we got Pressure.
Okay.
We got Bills there. 1-6. Stand.
Yeah.
Sumo. Man, we got the whole block in there, baby.
Okay.
But hey,
Okay.
you know who we here for?
Who?
We here for you, bro. What's going on with you, man? Tell us a little bit about Mr. DJ J Biz.
DJ J Biz, man, listen, I'm a traveling son bitch for sure. Man, oh man, I stay going from city to city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to every state?
No, I'm working on it. I'm trying to DJ in every state.
I feel that.
I done made it to a good amount of them. I don't know how many.
Okay.
I don't know how many.
Just elaborate a little bit more. I know we were talking before because we just did this bitch for like an hour already. But you said photography, you said videography. Let's unpack some of that again, and we're gonna dive a little bit deeper.
For sure.
How'd you get into all this stuff?
All of it?
Everything.
All of it started from skating.
Yeah.
All of it. Every bit of it. I started DJing because I worked at the skating rink. I started doing video because I met a guy who operated a camera in a skating rink.
Lil Bow Wow. That's right. I remember.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nah,
Hey.
he grew up skating in Columbus, Ohio.
Did he now?
Yeah.
That's how y'all know each other.
You know, that's my dog.
I only meet celebrities on this show, bro. I don't know how I just ran into him in the alley, bro. It's
Facts.
crazy.
We was out here. I was just walking, enjoying the night.
He was.
Yeah.
I said, hey, is that DJ J Biz? He said, fool, you got $500? I'm like, nah. He's like, all right, cool. We can still run this interview though. But that's cool, man. So have you always been skating? Like, what got you into skating actually?
My parents started me. My mom and dad used to take me skating. Me and my sister. We used to skate as kids. As we got a little bit older, she stopped skating because that's what most kids, I guess, do. You want to go hang out at the mall with your friends, blah, blah, blah. I just kept skating.
Yeah.
I met people. They started taking me because they were older. I always skated with older people. So I started going out of town at a young age. Like I went to my first skate event in Chicago, Illinois. I was 14 years old. I was in 8th grade. First event.
What was that experience like, man?
Man, that actually was a pivotal moment in my life for skating because keep in mind, when you grow up in an environment where all you see is kids skating, you don't see adults at like teen skates and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So in your mind, indirectly you think only kids skate. You don't even think adults really do it. You don't think.
Are there competitions for that stuff? Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't mean to interrupt, but describe the atmosphere, because I want to
competition.
Yeah, I want to know the atmosphere.
Man, the competition. Have you ever seen like a dance battle?
Yeah.
It's like that with skate songs.
Like
The energy, yeah. The energy that's brought, the crowd, like everything is like a dance battle, just with skates on. As a matter of fact, I just DJ'd a jam skate competition. The U.S.'s biggest jam skate competition is called Summer Jam. Look it up.
Shout out.
Shout out to National Jam Skating League. They're the ones that hired me. Appreciate you.
Hey.
I DJ'd 4 days in a row, Wednesday through Saturday. They had all kind of like different parts of the competition. They had like 1 versus 1. They had team
Right.
battles. They had like certain age ranges. It's 4 days of competing. So
Okay.
yeah, that was Jackson, Tennessee, all the way down there.
I don't even know where Jackson. Let me know where Jackson, Tennessee is. I don't know a globe or anything.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like an hour from Memphis. I think they said.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is
I think.
it like out in the middle of nowhere, or is it like a town?
Felt like we was in the middle of nowhere.
Man.
It's one of them places I call a town. I don't call it a city.
Okay.
It's a town.
I'm trying to think.
No offense, I love you, Jackson.
Because when I think
Jackson, we be getting it in.
Yeah,
But man, you're
yeah.
small.
I'm not trying to
Oh.
separate y'all, but when I think of town, I think of like high noon, like meet me out noon, out there on the lot. We gonna have a duel. Like
When I
with two
say
pistols and
town,
some
I
stuff.
think of like $1 General, a courthouse, a gas station with 2 pumps.
Hey,
You drive 5 minutes in any direction, you're out of that county. Like that's Jackson.
But- so you're saying that that got you into the photography and the videography and the music?
Skating, yep. Skating did because I met a guy that used to do video in the skating rink.
Okay. And then that, how did that amplify from there?
How did it amplify? So
Yeah.
I started out just doing it because I enjoyed working the camera. And I ended up passing the first few opportunities to do paid photography
Right.
because I didn't want to do it for a job. Like it was sport for me. Like I would pass those jobs on to other people I knew that did photography professionally until a friend of mine stopped me. He was like, so you telling me that people are wanting to pay you for something you already doing and you enjoy it and you telling them no? And when he said that, I was like, you know what? Don't make me feel stupid. But from that moment forward, I said, you know what? I might as well at least give it a shot, see how it works out. And that's when I started taking it more serious. Started getting paid for, different photography gigs. About 2 years into it is when I picked up video.
Okay.
I started doing videography. And
Were you like Batman? You just like had the utility belt. You're like, I might as well add this. I might as well add this. I might as well add this.
Basically. I'm always open to try something. And if I happen to get good at it, it's another means of revenue. So
Okay. And how did all that tie into the DJing? Was that the last thing on your belt, or like?
all of it ties in. It started with me skating, you feel me? I was probably like 2-3 years old skating. 18 years old, I started DJing-ish, somewhere in that realm. 26, picked up a camera, started doing photography. 28-ish, started doing video, something like that.
And what? Out of all those, I know you might love them like at the same level, but if you had to pick one, what is like
Man,
what's your
listen,
bread and
I just
butter?
had this conversation.
What's
the
your
other
bread
day.
and butter?
If I had to pick one, it's DJing.
And why is that?
Don't get me wrong, I love being creative with a camera.
He said, "Get that other shit out the way."
I love being creative with a camera. I love capturing moments. But something about DJing live and having an audience in front of you that is, everybody goes through things every day. Every single day, we all have our own trials and tribulations, right?
Man, you
but when you're
preaching.
at an event, whether it's skating or not, it could be a party, whatever it is, music is something that takes people to a better place. When you have good music and the environment is good, I am creating a space for people to release all this stuff that be going on at work,
Yeah.
shit that be going on at home with parents and or relatives or whatever they got going on with their significant other. Like, you get to this space, you're supposed to be able to let go and just have a good time and enjoy yourself. And as a DJ, being able to just look out and seeing people have fun and knowing that you are the primary source of what the fun is. You can have an empty building with dope lights, but if you don't have no DJ, like, what are y'all even really doing?
Facts.
So I would pick DJing for sure.
Adding to that, what is the highest of the high moment
Yeah.
and the lowest of the low moment when it comes to that? When it comes to each atmosphere, because I know each atmosphere is equally as polarizing.
For sure. The highest one for DJing, was a night in Ohio where I realized I helped open up a community of skaters to something a bit different. Long story short, I was in Dayton, Ohio. They have a certain kind of music they would normally skate to because of the style of skating that they do.
Yeah.
And it took me a couple years, but I eventually got to a space where there was a song that I played. It was actually a Michael Jackson song, Will You Be There, by Michael Jackson from the Free Willy soundtrack. Shout out to Free Willy.
Shout out.
Shout out to Free Willy.
Don't even know you, but I love you, man.
Me neither, but I played a song. I played that song that night, and like the way that everybody was moving on the floor, it was like, yo, I know if I tried that a year before,
Yeah.
they would not have received it the way they did. So that was just one of those moments of realizing you all have opened up. Like, I've opened y'all up. I've been traveling since I was 14 years old, and a lot of people don't get a chance to see things outside of their hometown. So with that being said, you only understand what you know, like what you've experienced. So
You
when you
ain't
have
lying.
someone that's coming from the outside who you allowed him, because keep in mind, you have to be open to that. I can go DJ anywhere. If y'all don't want to hear anything besides what y'all are used to, then you don't have to. But over time, you all accepted the idea that he's going to sprinkle in some things that we're just not used to, and we're okay with that.
Yeah.
That was one of those high moments that really just, it brought tears to my eyes to see it and understand that it took me some years to get here, but all in all, you all are open to me. I'm open to y'all. And it was dope. It was dope.
That's Samuel L. Jackson here.
That guy,
Tired of these motherfucking
Yeah,
snakes
damn.
on this goddamn
on
plane.
this motherfucking plane. Let's open some windows. I think that's what he said next.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to open a window on a plane.
It's been so long.
I know, I ain't
It's been
seen
so long.
I ain't seen either. Low moment.
Well, let's hear it, man.
A low moment for me in DJing was just I'll keep this one short too. It was a feeling that my city wasn't wanting me to DJ there as much as I wanted to DJ there. There's a number of variables that play into how I ended up getting booked for more events outside of my city than in it. And if I'm being transparent, I know that I play a role in some of it. When you're young, you're just trying to do your best, and sometimes,
For sure.
things don't really work out exactly how you planned for it to. So, this ain't even me placing blame on any individual or even a city as a whole. But there was just a period of time where I really wanted to rock with my city and do things back at home in Louisville. And I was just simply getting booked more in other places. I was getting booked on a weekly basis everywhere besides Louisville. And oddly enough, that has come around full circle. It's been 10 years since I've had any kind of like weekly gig in the city of Louisville. And just a month ago, I DJ'd an event in Louisville, and it went great. And now, like, I'm getting booked for things more frequently now. Like, I've DJ'd in Louisville more in 2024 than I have in the past 10 years.
Man, I'm happy for you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, bro. And not to gas you up or like try to embellish anything that you've done, but usually for any artist that I have on the show, I'll do my research and I'll see what you guys are doing. And,
For sure.
And you're a very genuine person, man. I see everything that you do. You put your heart and soul into everything that you do. And I've only scratched the surface on like some of your material, but everything that I've seen is dope, bro.
For sure. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Thank you.
For real.
Thank
you need to keep doing your
Listen,
shit.
one of my favorite quotes I've ever heard. Don't ask me where I heard it. I don't remember.
I'm gonna ask.
But it has stuck with me ever since I heard it. To not give your all is to sacrifice the gift.
Say that one more time.
To not give your all is to sacrifice the gift. What that tells me is that if God wanted me to have these talents, not even a talent. Let me give you another brief story real quick. Brief story. Brief. I had a friend, because I used to draw all the time in high school. Before DJing, before photography, videography, I used to draw all the time.
Okay.
It was me and a friend. We used to do everything together. And there was a day that we were drawing, and he just stopped. Like in the middle of us drawing, we were sitting next to each other in class, and he just stopped, and he was just staring at the paper. And I look at him, and he's just looking down. And like I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he looks up at me with a straight face, and he said, "Jordan, if I ever injure my right hand, I'm fucked." And he started laughing, and I started laughing, but I've always kept that in mind because here's the reason why he said that. He was my friend, right?
Yeah.
He had no hand-eye coordination. He was terrible at sports. He hated technology. He didn't like computers. He didn't like phones. He understood that I don't have many things going for me in life, and this is like that thing. And if I mess my hand up, there's a great chance I might not have much else, right?
Right.
Whereas on the other hand, I skate. I've been
Jack of
decent
all
at sports.
trades.
Exactly. So to not give your all, God gave me multiple gifts, is what I'm saying. And if I don't make something happen for myself with at least one of them, I have nobody to place blame on but myself.
I agree with you 100%, man. And
Yeah.
I'll tie in my own quote since you
Yeah, where you at with
inspired
it?
me.
Where you at with
man,
it?
Man,
Where you at
man,
with
I
it?
gotta preach something
Where
too.
you at with it?
All right, I gotta preach something too. But I was watching some videos, scrolling through Facebook, and usually I'll find like a motivational quote here or there. And I found one, and it was this video. I can't remember. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
I'ma ask you.
But I know you are. But it was a scene, and this guy was just like, "Do you understand why I moved this plant from inside the house that I was growing into this garden?" And they're like, "Yeah, because of whatever reason. It just looks better. It just looks better out here."
Right.
He's like, "No, because I understood that it growing inside, even though it was." It was growing inside and it was healthy. I knew that it needed this and the nourishment of the ground and being out here to grow even more and keep flourishing.
Facts.
So tying that
continue to grow and
exactly.
become bigger.
So tying that into your story, where it's just like, we want to be here and we may flourish and gain our traction here, but it doesn't mean that we're going to continue flourishing past the point. We need to experience other ponds, so to speak, to continue flourishing and growing as a person.
Facts. We need that open space.
Exactly.
We need that open space, and God granted me with that opportunity at the age of 14. From the age of 14 until 20, I had experienced more cities than most people do in their adult lives. So, yeah.
And shout out you, man. Happy for you.
I
Happy
appreciate
for
it.
Everything you doing, dope as fuck. But I got one question before you get on out of here, my boy, and charging people $5,000 just for an hour. Jesus Christ. You see these pockets? I'm flat because I'm broke because this man took my money. God damn. But where you see all this stuff going? What's the end game of Mr. DJ?
Yeah.
Big.
You know, I've been through different phases in DJing. When you start out, you do things for a little bit of nothing because you're trying to make a name.
Facts.
You get to a space where you feel like you've built enough name where now I need to be getting paid some good money. And recently I found myself in a space of wanting to be able to negotiate and work more deals with people that are trying to get things up and running, because I have the name, I have the experience, and I've done well for myself. And I'm for lack of better terms, you can almost say I'm in a space of wanting to give back.
Right.
I'm in a space of wanting to be able to provide for people that have a great idea for an event or some kind of party, but just don't have the funds to be able to book a professional DJ.
Yeah.
So, that's where DJing is going to kind of. I'm just in a space of wanting to do more, but I'm wanting to help. I'm wanting to negotiate, work things out, and just lend a hand to those that want to build things up. Videography, I do music videos, of course. Royalty is going to be releasing one soon.
Shut up!
She's going to be releasing one soon, and we have more to shoot as well. I also want to do more commercial work with videography. I've actually done a couple commercials. I've done I did a men and women's health clinic commercial. So that was a little step up from doing a music video. No offense to music videos or people that shoot them, but it was from a production standpoint, it was a little bit higher. I had to do things differently, so that was dope. What are we celebrating?
The 4th. The 4th's coming up.
No, what are we celebrating on the 28th of June?
The 4th of July.
The 4th of July, duh.
We can go next week early.
Duh. It's the 28th. It's the 4th. But I know it's very distracting. But you know why? They're celebrating you, bro.
Hey,
DJ JB.
with your boy.
Let's go.
With your boy.
But I appreciate you sliding out, my guy, for real, and showing love. But shout out any place we can find you, because we definitely need to find you.
Listen, you can find me on all social media platforms. Look up DJ JBiz. Look up Busy Media LLC.
Yeah.
If you need a DJ, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
If you need a cameraman, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
If you need a professional skater, you know where to find me.
Whatever you need, he got it. Just make sure those pockets are big, because he my God, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the man, the legend right here, JBiz. Appreciate you, my guy. Till next time, stay royal out there.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
I'm out here.